What's up, everybody? This is Cam Fats, aka Cam Jennings, coming at you on behalf of EpicConversions.com. Welcome to another video on my lead gen secret. I'm in the middle of campaign number 4 for my lead gen secret case study, and this is my second video on the 4th campaign. So what I want to do is I want to show you results of my first email of my 4th campaign. I'm throwing a lot of different numbers around. I want to show you the first email that I sent out on this 4th campaign. I'm promoting a product called iPassive to the My Lead Gen secret leads, and I want to show you what happened with the first thing. So let me go ahead and share my screen. So here is the email that I sent out yesterday. This is pretty much a deal breaker email. And what I did was I switched over to the actual campaign that I'm using for my personal email list for the iPassive affiliate promotion. And My Lead Gen Secrets is saying that 457 people opened this email, 63 people clicked through. Now, this is an email that was tracked. So let's go over to Warrior Plus and see what Warrior Plus is telling me about these numbers. And I find that these analytics on My Lead Gen Secrets, they're not really that great. They're kind of off. So let's see what Warrior Plus is telling me. When we go over to Warrior Plus and we look at affiliate stats, I sent this out yesterday, right? So this is giving me stats for today, and I'll show you yesterday in a second. So let's tally these up. Okay, so here's the email. Now this is today, 30/30. See the start date and the end date, 30 and 30. Let's just do it for this week period. That'll include yesterday and today. Because if you guys remember right, I sent this out about 11:40 yesterday in the afternoon. So let's see what the stats look like for this whole week. That way I can get a good idea of what they bought. So we see MLGSP, right? We'll talk about that in a second. There's 3 sales on that one. That's not that email that I sent out yesterday. That's something different. I'm going to talk to you guys about that in a second. It is My Lead Gen secret, but it's not that email from the 4th campaign. Let's see if we can find. Here we go. MLGS EM1. See 20. Now EM1 means that was the first email. That was my tracking link. Now you see MLGS EM1B. That was the second link in the same email. And then we got EM1C right here. That was the third link in the same email. And I got them tracked separately so I know which ones people are clicking on. So what we see is we got 9 people. Let's pull up a calculator on this one. So we got 22 people from EM1, 22 plus EM1B, 12 plus EM1C, 9. So we got 43 people hit the sales page from that email. Nobody bought. So EM1B 0, EM1C 0, EM1 0, which is fine. People aren't always going to buy. This isn't even 100 people who hit. So it's not that big of a deal. So basically, the Warrior Plus is telling me 44 people hit the sales page from that email. Okay, while My Lead Gen Secrets is saying 63 people clicked. Excuse me. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy, and that's what I'm telling you guys. The numbers aren't always the most accurate in these analytics. So you got to take these for what they're worth. It's a ballpark. It's just the ballpark. It's just the reference. Now, what about this? What's this MLGS.P? Because that was one unique hop and that was 3 sales. So what was that if that's related to My Lead Gen secret? I'll tell you where that comes from. Okay, so you see, I just sent this email out today, right? I just sent this one out today. I just sent it like a few minutes before I started recording this video. Fine. I sent this one out yesterday. Now, If we go back to the 26th, where I sent the email before that, right? A question for you. This was an email where I just asked people questions, okay? And I told you yesterday that I got a lot more responses back from this email, okay? And I told you yesterday also that I replied to some of those responses. So I want to show you the interaction from one of those people, okay? So let me. So this is Ryan, and he said to me from that email. He responded back to the email, and he said, "Hello, Cam. I'm interested in hearing more ideas about growing my list. Regards, Ryan." Now I've put this in a PDF. I've screen captured this from my actual email, and I put it in a PDF so I could like block out his email. As you know, that's personal information and stuff. So. But this is the emails he sent me. And I write back to him and I say, "Hey, Ryan, I completely understand. I'll tell you my favorite list building strategies that have worked well for me in no particular order." No particular order. So 1, organic Facebook. 2, product launching. 3, YouTube. 4, giveaways. And 5, my lead gen secret program. By far the easiest on this list, right? And I'm just being honest with him about, what's worked for me well. If you want more information about any of these methods, just hit me up and I can get you a step-by-step, right? Cam. And then he responds back to me the same day, that was 10:47. He responds back to me just a couple hours later, and he says, "Thanks for that. And yes, I would be interested, especially YouTube. I had to choose just one if I had to choose just one to begin with." Well, that's perfect because I was promoting iPassive at the time. So I say, "Hey, Ryan, I think that's smart. I have been using YouTube in multiple niches since 2013, and I've gotten some pretty awesome results. I can direct you to the program that I am promoting to my personal email list. My personal email list right now. It's a course by Mark Furness. It's about how he took a YouTube channel to nothing to almost 50,000 subscribers and around 10K a month in less than a year. I know he taught me a few things, that's for sure. Here's a link to his iPassive course, and there is the link I gave him, and you notice it says mlgs.p, right? Now, I put that P there, and it stood for personal because I knew that it was a personal link that I just gave to Ryan. I didn't give anybody else this tracking link, right? So I knew that if he used it, I would get it tracked, right? So that's what I did, and that's where MLGSP came from. It stood for personal. Enjoy, man, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask, as I am very familiar with this course. Then he says, "That's great. Many thanks." And then that was 2:11 p.m., so I sent that at 1:30 p.m. He got right back to me at 2:11 and said, "That's great, thanks." And then a few hours later at 6:39 p.m., he writes, "Cam, I just ordered the iPassive program with the upsells, $12.95, $37.47. Thanks for recommending this and look forward to digging in. Do you also have more info on the lead gen system?" Okay, before I get into what I said next, let's just confirm this. He's just sent me an email telling me he bought something from me. Right? That's pretty neat. And of course, right, when we go over here, we see we got one unique hop. That makes sense because only one person got that link. We got the 3 sales, $52. So yeah, it's cool, man. It's cool that he did that. And it's tracked right there. So, anyways, so what happened next? Hey, Ryan, awesome job taking action on that, man. So the lead gen system is called My Lead Gen Secret, and my opinion is legit. So I want to give you 2 links on this one. First, here's a link to an ongoing case study that I am doing on the program where you can see exactly what I'm doing to get results. And I give them a link to my case study. And second, here's a link to sign up for the program if it is something that makes sense for you, right? And there's my affiliate link to the program. Don't hesitate to ask if you have any questions, right? So that was a personal interaction that I had with a lead from My Lead Gen Secret, and it was inspired. The catalyst for that interaction was this question email, right? So these question emails, here's one right here. It's a quiz. And these question emails, they're just designed to promote engagement with your list. And that one did exactly what it was supposed to do, produce engagement with this list. And it just happened to result in sales, which was pretty cool. So that's where I'm at right now. So I got some traffic. We saw a little bit of a discrepancy from this email from yesterday. Did get some traffic, no sales on it, but we are seeing some traffic. Like 40 people hit, like 44 people hit the sales page from these leads, which, you know, it's not that much really. If you think about it, that went to 3,900 people. But I got to tell you, I think that I think personally that they're staggering when they're sending the email out to people. It's kind of being staggered. That's what I think's happening. It's not like you send the email out and just like, bam, everybody gets it all at once. I don't think they're doing that. I think it's being staggered, and that's why you see, you know, I could be wrong, but I think that's what's happening. Anyways, that's what I got today so far, guys. No reason to drag this video out. I didn't really get any monetary results except from that personal interaction that was inspired by this question email. I'll get back with you guys tomorrow and let you know what happens with this email. It's a continuation. It's still promoting. This email right here is still promoting iPassive. I got one link there, and I got two links right there, and they're labeled they're labeled MLGS.em2. One is MLGS.em2. One is MLGS.em2B. This is 2B right here, and this is 2, right? Just to kind of see what people are clicking on. And, you know, I thought about putting one like right there or something, but I decided against it. One thing I did with this email was I made everything bold. The whole email is bold. And I also want you guys to take note, when I send these emails out, I put them at a font size of 20. Also want you to take note that whatever I put in my subject line right here, it's always the first thing in the actual email. This is pretty much a deal breaker. I always do that. I get good results doing that in my personal lists, and it's just something that works for me. So anyways, let me go ahead and stop screen share. That's it for this video, you guys. I will see you tomorrow, and I'll let you know the results on the second email of the 4th campaign. Thanks so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everybody.